Hi, welcome to Pictures, Noise and Words. I'm Hedgy.
And I'm Paz.
And this is Lovebites. Do you think it's Lovebites or is it Lovebites? I know there's no gap, there's no space in it, but
Lovebites.
I think it's an awful name.
They took it from Hailstorm, I think.
Did they?
Yeah, in their song.
So I don't like the band name, but I do like Lovebites. Not Lovebites, the band.
Amazingly, this is a brand new single because I only got their album early in the year, the first one out, and then they came up with an EP later on this year, and now it's a new single out, and I think there's a new album coming out early next year. Very prolific band.
It takes Linkin Park about 5 years to make a 35-minute
and
album.
And Metallica, they're about 8 years. What are you playing at, lads?
And Lovebites just go,
Yeah.
You want another album?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be back in a bit. We'll just nip in the studio and chop one out. We've got a load of songs in our heads. I've done a few Lovebites songs. I can't remember if they're still on my channel. I did take them off, and I have been putting Japanese songs back on after I've edited some bits out that stop them, that will get them blocked. And I can't remember if I've put Lovebites back or not, so I do know who Lovebites are. Paz knows it. In fact, it was you that recommended them to me in the first place, I think.
I think it was, yeah, Shadowmaker.
Back in the day.
Yeah. That's an amazing song, and I got the album off. Heard that on YouTube and got the album, and the debut album will be in my top 10 list albums of the year. I think it was fast. There's very little in the way of ballads, which something you'd expect from a Western point of view. You always get some ballads, but it's just full on
wall to wall.
Yeah, it's proper metal stuff.
Power metal.
Really good performances from everybody as well.
So I haven't heard this. Have you heard this one?
Don't think so.
I mean, it only came out on November the 16th. So I haven't heard it, but I kind of, you got that. I've got a feeling I'm going to like this.
I think we know what we're going to get.
They'd have to stuff it up for me not to like it. This is completely biased. And Ballman Reacts did a piece on is it a genre, the female metal band? Because he was saying it isn't, and I agree, it's not. They're just a band. The fact that they're all, because people always go, it's an all-female metal band, as if that makes it something else. Whereas
even female fronted, they're just metal band with a different
with
vocal.
a female singer. Yeah. But the novelty is gone of females in metal, which is a good thing. It's not a genre anymore. And I said a while back, I can't remember on which video, but I said, you can't play the guitar like a man or like a woman. You can't play your instruments like you can't listen to a guitar and go, oh, that's a woman playing. It's only the vocalist and even then, go and look up that Isagrim one we did last week. You tell me if that's a woman just on listening.
Because at the end of the day, it all comes down to how good your songs are.
Yeah, songwriting, musicianship, obviously. But not always. I mean, you can play stuff that's not super difficult, but it's so well written that it sounds really good. A lot of really heavy stuff isn't hard to play. It just creates the right atmosphere and everything because the song's quite well written and structured. But technically, it's like a chord and you just hold it for 30 seconds or whatever. Even 30 seconds is even long enough for me to change my fingers, Now, I'm not saying it's dead easy, but you know what I mean. Technicality isn't everything. And there's super technical bands that can't write a song. So you're just like, because there's nothing to enjoy. But anyway, off and around. Lovebites, Rising. People who watch this, you probably already know who Lovebites are. You've probably already seen this, but I haven't. So let's give it a go. I would have put the album cover up here, but
it's not. I'm not seeing it. I don't think it's out yet, is it?
But I forgot.
I'm not sure it's available either.
It's not available. That's the other reason. I've just been sent the album, I think, to review. But let's see. I'm not sure what I'm meant to do with it. now I've got the video up here, I can stop it and ruin it for everyone, which is what I live for. I've just realised this is like 5 minutes 50 long. Because I was wondering, because this is on Nuclear Blast, which is why the video is here. Because Nuclear Blast tend to be pretty cool about this sort of thing. And I was wondering whether they would try to westernise them by like saying, we want first chorus, first chorus, break, chorus,
yeah,
the end.
Your solo can only be 20 seconds.
Yeah, you got this long for your solo, and because one thing that we've said, and one thing that's blindingly obvious, is that Japanese bands, they like to get lots of musicality in, and they'll have long extended breaks in it. And then I realised this is 5 minutes and 50 long, so I'm hoping that that's not happened.
Because the first video you did, the Shadow Maker one, the solo's about a minute and a half, something like that, and they do a bit of trading solos. Sounds amazing. Sold me on that. I thought they're not doing what's expected of what we normally get over.
And we haven't got there yet, so who knows what's going to happen.
You could have stopped it on one of the guitar plays, because quite fancy it.
Would it be the one with the cleavage that's this long?
No.
Oh, okay. Because I remember on an early Lovebites video, I can't remember which one, but there's one where the camera just every time it goes to the guitarist, it's just like so it's like, look, there's a cleavage. Everyone look at the cleavage. Which is a bit, it's not right, is it? I'm not immune to it. I'm not, I know a nice looking lady when I see one, but I just like to I have a real equality thing going on in my head, and it's not about that. It's about the music, and it's about. But I'm not immune to it, obviously. Beautiful ladies playing heavy metal.
You see, Skid Row back in the day. People must have liked Sebastian Bach. Same thing, though.
It's not quite the same thing.
I don't know. Maybe if he's taking his top off.
We had lovely hair.
Well, it's
that's a different video. But the other thing was, some people just do not like that vibrato voice. She's got a nasally vibrato voice, and I know I've seen comments in the past about people just don't like it. Again, that's a bit of a Japanese thing. I think they do a lot of that vibrato voice. But it's just a style thing, and it's just kind of it's not necessarily, it's not a bad thing or a good thing, is it? It's kind of just a personal choice whether you like it or not. So, but I was listening to her voice then, thinking it's very nasally and it's just got quite a vibrato on her voice.
Yeah, it's more nasally than say Fuki from.
Yeah, she's got a very clear,
Lucky Morpheus,
very clear, powerful voice, hasn't she? It's a different style. Hey ho. I was gonna go.
Sometimes we don't have a luck in the air, almost like we've been left by ourselves. I'm alone, you alone, somewhere in the world. But over yours, look up and you will see an endless blue sky. I believe, you believe that today, so let's do tomorrow.
Ah,
Nice.
okay, so the answer is no, they have not.
No, that was a good little lead break. That like harmonies,
Yeah.
trading solos.
Yeah,
I love that.
they've not neutered them.
No, the one with the brown and black guitar. Yeah.
Right, okay. They all look pretty nice to me.
One of the things it does look odd is they look like they're just off to a wedding now. So we'll just do a bit of a quick song and then we'll off to a wedding.
We'll
and I think I said that.
Outshine the bride by not wearing white.
And it's something different. I'm not sure whether I like it that much. I think they should mix up the style a little bit now. Just saying, well, I've just been to Marks and Spencer's best wedding outfit corner.
Yeah. But I like the song. I think it charges along, and it's got it's sing-alongable. It's just fun to listen to, but it's also well done. You know, you've got that guitar break was I really enjoyed that. You know, so I kind of thought it's got more than just let's chalk out a song kind of feel to it. You know.
It feels like this song is a natural progression from the EP they did. The EP,
which I haven't heard.
There's only 4 songs, but it's quite laden with orchestration and that sort of the keyboardy stuff. This isn't my favourite Lovebites song, I must admit, but I think it requires repeated listens.
I wonder how they why they're on Nuclear Blast in. I assume probably with somebody else in Japan. But with Nuclear Blast in the West. I wonder how that's come about. I mean, I hope. I don't know this, and it's probably unlikely, but I hope that
because they're good and they're metal.
Yeah, and I'm hoping that Western labels are starting to realize. Hang on a minute, there's a ton of talent in Japan that's unsigned, half of it.
Yeah.
You know, because of the way that their system works, and we can just bring something new, which is what everyone always is clamoring for. What's a new sort of? It's the same thing, but it's got the Japanese twist. You know, what's new? Bring some of those. Visual K, not so sure, but some of the music that the Visual K bands produce. I think
it took a while for Baby Metal to get a record deal over in the West.
Yeah.
So I think Nuclear Blast have seen a really good band.
And Baby Metal, I think, has probably made everyone look at Japan. Well, not probably, I'm bloody certain it has. Everyone's gone, ooh, Baby Metal, what else is Japan doing? I think it's broken through quite a lot of barriers that for other bands and for the West to kind of take notice. People like me, you know. So, anyway, Lovebites, Rising. When is the album out? The album's called Clockwork Immortality. 7th of December. So, hang on, that's gone, isn't it? What was the date?
Is that how it means?
That was yesterday. As we're recording this, it's the 8th.
Wow.
So, yeah, it came out yesterday.
In fact, if you go like down there, the first comment on that video is, as a Japanese band fan, I'm glad to see Nuclear Blast is working with Lovebites, as they're good. By the way, Japan has tons of epic bands that are not so recognised, but they are awesome. If you're not familiar with the Japanese scene, go and have a look. Trust me, you will discover lots of great bands and musicians, which is basically what you just said.
I agree with Josu Metal Helix, if that is your real name. If that was your real name, that'd be cool. Yeah.
And the next comment is, until someone in the US is smart enough to distribute them and get them over here for a tour, I will
vicariously through
videos and fan reactions. Which is basically what we're doing. It feels like we're smarter than the average record company. Are we?
We've always known that. I'm sorry.
But we don't have a company to
smarter than the average
support,
bear.
though, do we?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I have no concept of how the record industry works. I do not know how much money it costs to actually promote a band, or to do all the things that you have to do to make a band work, and marketing and they don't seem to do a fat lot. So I've no concept of it. Otherwise, you think someone would just set up a label in the West and sign a ton of Japanese bands and do it. So it must be harder than it looks.
Yeah.
But if labels like Nuclear Blast picking up a band like Lovebites. There's hope, I think, is the...
Hopefully that would be the door, and we'll get a lot more.
Just the foot in the door, and we'll start wedging it open.
Even if it's just like a distribution thing, so we can get it here.
Well, they might start turning up at festivals and things.
Yeah, without having to go into CD Japan and spending £40 on something.
Bloodstock.
I think they played at Bloodstock last year.
Didn't they?
Yeah.
So they've got a couple of gigs on.
Just played London as well.
Just happened in November. So they played in London, played in Paris, played in Hamburg, played somewhere I can't pronounce. So they're getting about, which is a good thing. But the song, I liked it. It's not the best song I've ever heard, but it's certainly enjoyable and good quality and all of those things.
I enjoyed it. I've heard better Lovebites, if I'm being honest, but that will not stop me buying the album. When I get back down to earth, I didn't realise that.
Yeah, like I say, I've just been sent it. Possibly to review. Should probably check out why I was sent it. I was probably sent it for a reason. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. It's nice to be able to put a Japanese video on the channel. And see you soon.
See you now.